Hello and welcome into another matchup of Grand Lake Mariner Baseball versus the Lorain County Ironmen here tonight on July 2nd, 2017. I'm Ryan Strobick, proud to bring you coverage of Grand Lake Mariner Baseball all season long. Last night, the Mariners pulled out a victory in extra innings in the bottom of the 11th inning. Tucker Linder going deep to center field off the wall. It scored Patrick Reif for the game winner. Of course, that would not have happened if it weren't for Jeff Timko's pitch hit home run in the bottom of the 9th inning over the right field fence. Mariners victorious yesterday by a score of 6-5. They're back at it again here tonight versus the Lorain County Ironmen, and we have another beautiful night for some baseball. Once again, welcome into another broadcast, Grand Lake Mariner Baseball. Ryan Strobeck on the call. Let's get you the starting lineup for the Lorain County Ironmen right here. Nick Novak, he's going to lead things off. He's playing second. Michael Blatchford, he's in right field, batting second. Caleb Waller playing third, batting third. Jared Peterson, he's going to be at first base. He's batting in the cleanup spot. Jack Longo, he's in left field, batting fifth. Spencer Hellwig, he's going to be doing the catching duties, batting sixth. Kenyon McWilliams in the seventh spot, DHing tonight. Mark Phillips, he's in center field in the 8th spot, and Matt Carpenter's at short, rounding out the order. First pitch is outside for ball one to Nick Novak. On the mound tonight for the Grand Lake Mariners, it is Eric Mullet. As he winds, delivers, that pitch is over for a strike, 1-1. Once again, we're here again. Grand Lake comes in with a record of 9-8. The next pitch is low, 2-1. Grand Lake is tied with Galleon at second place in the Central Division behind Lima. 3 games back for Grand Lake. The pitch swung on, fly to left field. Comes in a little bit now, backing up, and making the catch is Patrick Reif for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Let's get you the defensive lineman for Grand Lake here today. Behind the plate, Tom Eslich. At first, Tucker Linder. At second, Blake Buckman is playing short. Cole Womack at third, Joe Wiles in left field. It's Pat Reif in center, Stephen Fitzsimmons, and in right field, it is Nick Varda. Here's the pitch right here to Michael Blatchford. It's down and away, 1-0. Eric Mullet on the mound for Grand Lake. That pitch outside corner, called a strike, 1-1. There's the wind, the 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. There's the 2-1. That one's low. 3-1 the count on Michael Blatchford. Blatchford on the year coming in to today's matchup, just batting .222 with 1 double and 3 RBIs. And right there, Blatchford draws his 7th walk of the year on a 3-1 count from Eric Mullet. So runner on first with 1 gone in the top of the first inning. Caleb Waller, the third baseman, steps to the plate. Mullet making his 3rd start for Grand Lake this year. Last time was it was against the Steam. Against that one pitch called a strike, 0-1. That was last Thursday, so long layoff for Eric Mullet. In that game, he recorded a loss. He went 4 2/3 innings. And he gave up 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts for the right-hander from Malone College. The pitch bounces on the plate, 1-1 the count. But Mullet on the year, 0-1 the record, 587 average. 3rd start for him, 7 2/3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 5 walks for the right-hander from Millersburg, Ohio. He comes set, 0-1. Called a strike. Ellich comes up looking like he was about to throw down to second base. Maybe Blatchford was looking like he was going to take off there, but he holds up, and Waller now down on the count, 1-2. Throw over, but Blatchford back in there safely. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 gone here, top of the first inning. Lorain County at the plate. It comes set. The pitch, runner off and running. That pitch swung on, and that one is drilled to center field. Going back on it is Fitzsimmons. He makes the catch, and now retreating, heading back to first base is Blatchford. So 2 gone here now in the top half of the first inning. Jarrett Peterson going to step to the plate for Lorain County.
Hometown, Middleburg Heights, Ohio. Springtime team, Slippery Rock University, Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Number 54, Jarrett Peterson.
So 2 gone, top half of the first inning. Runner on first. It comes set. First pitch to Peterson is in there for a strike. 0-1. Peterson at the plate. Came on last night as the relief pitcher. Next pitch is just a bit outside. 1-1. Peterson on the year. Batting 189. Next pitch swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Top half first inning. Mullet looks over to first. Now he comes set. A pitch. Bounces before the plate. 2-2. Peterson was the supposed to be closer, but Jeff Timko had other thoughts about that. Blown save for Peterson. 2 balls, 2 strikes on him right here. A 2-2. Swung on, tapped foul down behind the plate. Remains 2-2. All comes out with the 2-2 once more. The pitch, runner off and running, swung on and missed, inning over. So first strikeout of the day for Mullet ends the top half of the first inning for Lorain County. We head to the bottom of the first. No score here at Montgomery Field. You're listening and watching to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Bottom of the first inning here at Montgomery Field. Mariners coming to bat for the first time here this evening. Let's get you that starting lineup for your Grand Lake Mariner squad. Patrick Wright going to lead things off. He's in left field. David Fitzsimmons, he's going to be batting second and center. Jeff Timko, the pitch hit home run last night. He's in the 3 slot today. He's DHing. Tucker Linder playing first in the cleanup spot. Blake Buckman, he's going to be playing second base. He's going to be batting 5th. Nick Varda in right field, batting 6th. Joe Isles at 3rd, batting 7th. Eslich behind the plate, batting 8th. And Cole Womack playing short, rounding out the order. So on the mound today for Lorain County, it's one of their best pitchers on the year, Josh Armbruster. He's from Notre Dame College, and he also comes from Columbia Station, Ohio.
Number 37, Josh
Stands at
Armbruster.
6'4", 200. On the year, 2-0
Pitching for the
with a
Ironmen.
1.1 ERA.
Bottom of the first, leadoff
Fourth
hitter,
appearance
outfielder,
for him.
Stephen
Third game started.
Dayton, Ohio.
He has 16 and a
University of
third
South Carolina
innings pitched,
upstate.
13
Number 41,
strikeouts,
Pat Reif.
and 5 walks for the right-hander. Last time out, he was against the Settlers, where he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run. That was unearned, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. First pitch to Reif is misses, 1-0. Armbruster comes set the pitch. Check swing by Reif. Did he hold up? I believe he did, but. And they peel down to first. Yes, he did go. So 1-1 the count on Reif. So. At Reif at the plate. Armbruster winds, delivers the pitch outside, 2-1. Armbruster on the mound. He winds the 2-1. That one's a little bit away. Lorain one. There's the 3-1 pitch. That one swung on, foul, straight back into the netting. Full count on Patrick Reif. So doing his job as a leadoff hitter is Patrick Reif, seeing a lot of pitches, making sure that everybody in the dugout and the next batters can see all what Armbruster has to offer. Making him work here to begin the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, he walked him. So good AB from Patrick Reif. Leadoff batter on for Grand Lake. Stephen Fitzsimmons coming to the plate.
Leadoff walk sends up the number 2 hitter and the center fielder from Golden Valley, Minnesota, and Valparaiso University.
Oh, Fitzsimmons at the plate with Reif down at first.
Fitzsimmons.
Something in a situation we have seen very often for Grand Lake here this season. If they get a runner on first with one or nobody gone, there is a good possibility that they could be bunting. Third baseman back behind the base right now. It's a little surprising. Now he's creeping up more and more. Fitzsimmons is taking for a strike, 0-1. So Fitzsimmons at the plate. Reif down at first. The pitch, that one swung on. High chopper to Armbruster. He throws down to second. It's in time. Throw on to first, not in time. Fitzsimmons reaches on a fielder's choice. It was a close play at second base, too. Reif really made it interesting.
The Mariners DH will step in now. Hometown.
But he's down at first, and Jeff Timko to the plate. Without him, Mariners don't take it to extra innings. Last night, big home run in the bottom of the 9th inning. He came in to pitch hit for Malavey Benninger. He delivered a 2-0 pitch over the right field fence. Fitzsimmons down at first right now. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The ball's 1 strike, 1 gone. Armbruster comes set. The pitch. Third down is in time, and Fitzsimmons is gone trying to take second base. So Fitzsimmons gone, and now there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Oh, it's 0-2 count on Timko. The pitch. Swung on, chopped off the plate. Now it goes down to the first base dugout of the Ironmen. Remains 0-2. So Timko at the plate. There's the wind, the 0-2 inside, and it looked like it did get a little bit of Timko, and now Timko is going to head down to first on a hit by pitch. So now there's 2 gone with a runner on first. Tucker Linder coming to the plate. First baseman for Grand Lake tonight was the hero in last night's ball game. Delivered a 1-out RBI double to walk it off in fashion for the Mariners last night. Timko at first, the pitch. That one swung on, and over the top of it was Linder. 0-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the first inning at Montgomery Field in Salina. Second game of a 2-game series versus Grand Lake and Lorain County. Next pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. Tucker Linder at the plate last night had a pretty good night. He had 3 hits, all those being coming via the double. He went 3 for 6 on the night. Good night for Tucker Linder. Now we step back off the mound. No balls, 2 strikes here on Linder. A pitch, Timko taking off. Low pitch, throw down to second, gets into center field. Timko's not going to be able to pick it up, but Timko is down at second base with a stolen base, as that was a ball. That was a ball on Tucker Linder. Count moves to 1-2. Timko with his first stolen base on the year. He's got stealing one other time. The 1-2 count, the pitch. That one swung on. That's a base hit up in the center field. Timko's going to round third. He's going to be waved home. Timko coming in, the throw to the plate. It's going to be up the line of third. And Mariners going to play from in front here tonight. 1-0 on an RBI single from Tucker Linder. And he advanced to second on the throw. So that stolen base comes to be big here for Jeff Timko. And Mariners are now on top by a score of 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning.
Shreveport, Louisiana. Springtime Club, the University of Louisiana at Monroe, number 44, Blake Buckman.
So Blake Buckman at the plate. Last night, he had a very good game. 2 home runs, but those were only solo shots. No man was left or was on base for him. He almost got a hold of another one for what could have been a third home run, but it died down near the track, and 2 fielders for Lorain County collided, and they did make the catch. It's an 0-1 count on Buckman. It was 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs for the second baseman. The 0-1 pitch popped up out of play behind the press box. Now it's 0-2 on Buckman. Tucker Linder down at first, got an RBI down at second, got an RBI single, advanced on the throw. Mariners on top, 1-0 here. Armbruster on the mound. It's the only 3rd run allowed by Armbruster this year. Mariners looking to add to it with the runner in scoring position with 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Buckman comes set with the 0-2. That pitch gets away. Moving up to third base is Tucker Linder now on the wild pitch. Now it's a 1-2 count on Blake Buckman. So a pass ball or wild pitch now could bring home Linder once again. 1-0 Mariners here, bottom of the first inning. Buckman at the plate. A pitch. That's low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the second baseman with 2 gone. Runner on third. 2-2. That's low, full count. So from 0-2 to 3-2, Buckman holding a good AB together. Arbitzer comes set with the payoff pitch. That one's chopped high to third. Up with it. A throw on to first is in time as it's coming in the line of the running Blake Buckman, but he is retired. Side retired for Grand Lake. They do get a run, though, here in the bottom of the first inning. Mariners on top 1-0. We go to the second. Ironmen coming back. You're watching and listening Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the second inning. Mariners on top 1-0 off an RBI single from Tucker Linder. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Lorain County here tonight. Jack Longo to the plate. He's playing left field for the Ironmen tonight. All it on the mound. He winds, delivers the pitch inside 1-0. There's the 1-0. That pitch is in the air for a strike. 1-1. Longo on the air, 250 average. The next pitch swung on and he loses his bat. Heads up over there, Joe. Bat's coming near you, buddy. He's not wearing any batting gloves, so got to be a little tougher to hold on to that bat. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Jack Longo. Of course, with the turf, too, it's going to take an extra couple bounces with that bat, too. All right. So the bat goes farther than the ball. Jack Longo still at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mullet on the mound. The 1-2. Low. 2-2. Like I was saying, Longo 250 average on the year. 3 doubles, 1 home run, 3 RBIs for the right-hander. The line, the 2-2. That swung on. That one's going to get into the gap in the left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rife over to cut it off. Longo on his way to second. The relay throw is not going to be in time. Longo is going to be in there with a leadoff double. The first hit of the ball game for Lorain County. And now Longo's in scoring position with nobody gone. Spencer Hellwig to the plate.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, and Walsh University. Number 15, Spencer Hellwig.
This is Hellwig's first game for Lorain County this summer. So new addition for the Ironmen. He's the catcher for Lorain County tonight. Runner on second, no one gone. Mullet sets the pitch inside, 1-0. Well, nothing Mariners lead. We're in the top of the second inning. There's the pitch. That one swung on off the end of the bat towards the first base dugout. 1-1, the count moves. 1-1 on Spencer Hellwig. Comes from Walsh University. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. High and tight. 2-1. Mariners off tomorrow, and then they'll head on Independence Day to Xenia. As Mullet turns back to second, throws to Blake Buckman, who just trying to stop that one from going to center field. Mariners head on Independence Day to Xenia to play the Scouts at 2:05. Then they'll head back to Xenia on Wednesday for another game versus the Scouts. Mullet comes set to pitch. A little high, 3-1. That'll be a 7:05 start on Wednesday. Then they'll play 2 at Licking County on Thursday, Friday, both at 7:05. They'll come home versus Lima on Saturday. They'll play a doubleheader, I believe, on that day, and then they'll play a game at Lima on Sunday. That's the next week for Grand Lake. That pitch in there for a strike. Full count now on Spencer Hellwig. Well, it comes set with a 3-2 pitch. That's high and inside. Ball 4. Hellwig heads down to second, but does set up the double play now for Grand Lake. Second walk issued by Mullet here tonight. Canyon McWilliams to the plate.
The Ironmen from Shaker Heights, Ohio, and Florida Southern College. Number 28, Canyon McWilliams.
Well, first and second, no one gone here. Lorain County looking to get some runs back. Well, it comes set the pitch, bunting, and it pulls back. 1-0 the count. Count now on Canyon McWilliams. Well, nothing Mariners lead. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Varda, Isles, Eslich due up for the Grand Lake here this inning. Mariners got things started with a walk by Rife. He was out on a fielder's choice, and Fitzsimmons was caught stealing. Simcoe was hit by a pitch, stole second. Linder delivered him home with an RBI base hit. The first pitch to Varda is high and away, 1-0. There's the 1-0 pitch. That one swung on right back at Armbruster. Hit him on the feet. He picks it up, throws on to first, and that's going to be out number one. Wow. Varda, if Armbruster did not get in front of that one, he was going to be on with the base hit, and now they're going to go check out on Armbruster, but he seems to be all right.
One out, nobody on. That'll bring up the third baseman for Grand Lake from Champaign, Illinois, and Illinois State University.
So Joe Isles now going to come to the plate for Grand Lake here in the bottom of the second with one gone. Oh, it's 1-0 count on Isles, a third baseman for the Mariners tonight. Armbruster seems to be all right. He comes set. Now the line, the pitch, swung on, fouled, straight back, 1-1. Isles with a 345 average on the year, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 1-0 or 1-1 is in there for a strike, 1-2. Isles last night went 1 for 5 with a 2 RBI double. The 1-2 swung on, fouled away near the dugout of Grand Lake. Count remains 1-2. Here's the pitch, low and away. 2-2. Another beautiful night for some baseball. Plenty of folks enjoying the sun as well as a good night out at the ballpark. We're in Salina, Ohio. Home matchup for the Grand Lake. That one swung on and popped foul on the right side of things. 2-2. No runs on one hit for Lorain, 1 run on 1 hit for Grand Lake. Armbruster winds, delivers the 2-2, swung on and chopped to short. Going over, throw on to first. It's a little low and not going to be able to scoop it as Peterson. So Isle is going to be in there for E6. It looks like on the shortstop. Matt Carpenter. So Isles reaches on in air. Aslich to the plate. He played in his first official game for Grand Lake yesterday. He's behind the plate once again here today. In the game, he went 0 for 3. Did have a run scored, however, so he drew a walk. Isles takes the lead. He takes off now. Aslich swings and misses the pitch. That looks like batter's interference. And Isles going to be out to send back down to first. So Aslich going to be called out on the interference. Now there's 2 gone. Cole Womack to the plate.
He's from Paducah, Kentucky, and Murray State University, number 12, Cole Womack.
So Womack at the plate, 2 gone, bottom second. Armbruster steps off. So Isles was off and running. Aslich swung on and missed. Looked like a hit and run was maybe called on, but here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 0-1. Joe Isles takes his lead. Armbruster comes set. The 0-1. Isles takes off. Pitch inside. Throw down to second base. Not going to be in time. Isles going to swipe a bag right there. It was a ball called on Womack. 1-1 the count. Isles gets his 5th stolen base on a 7th attempt for him. Here's the 1-1. That pitch is low. 2-1. Another chance to bring in another run for Grand Lake with 2 gone. Looking to get another 2-out rally started. Cole Womack now. That doesn't count. 2-1. 2 gone though here. Bottom half of the second inning. 1-0 Mariners lead. Armbruster, he comes set. Here's the pitch. That's over for a strike. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Womack. Armbruster comes set. The pitch. A little low. Full count. Runner on second, 2 gone. Womack looking to keep the inning alive. Armbruster steps back. Gonna regather himself. Armbruster comes set. The pitch. Swung on. Chopped foul down the third base side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming to Cole Womack. It's 3-2 count on Womack. Armbruster comes set. The pitch. It's outside. He walked him. So inning stays alive. We go to the top of the order. As Patrick Reif now going to come to the plate. Well, first and second with 2 gone.
2 out, but 2 on.
Reif to the plate.
To the Mariners leadoff hitter in left field.
He walked his first time up. He got called out on a fielder's choice. Hit by the next batter, Stephen Fitzsimmons. Reif on the year, .333 average. 1 double, 3 RBIs for Pat Reif. There's the pitch, swung on, fouled away. 0-1. Reif is now taking the team lead in walks, as he has 12 on the year with that 1 in the first inning. Mariners batting .285 as a team. Here's the pitch. That's up high, 1-1. Reif last night went 3 for 4. With a run scored and a double and 2 walks. A good night at the plate for Patrick Reif. The next pitch swung on. That one's going to be sit right back to the second baseman. And he's going to take it himself for the force at second. 4 unassisted. We head to the third inning. Mariners still on top 1-0. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Top of the third, we head to the top of the order for
Batting order for the Ironmen.
Lorain County.
Leadoff hitter, second
Nick
base,
Novak stepping to the plate. His first time up, he flew out to left field.
in San Angelo, Texas. Number 8.
Mariners on top 1-0 against Lorain County and got that run back in the bottom of the first inning on an RBI single from Tucker Linder. Mariners got 2 on in the last inning, but leave them stranded. Mullet still on the mound. The wind, the pitch up high, 1-0. The on pitch in there, 1-1. Novak from Stillwater, Minnesota. Up hit 1-1 in there for a strike, 1-2. Good pitch right there from Eric Mullet, right at the knees where you want to throw a pitch. Plenty of action going on around the Great Lakes League. That pitch fouled away. Remains 1-2. 2 finals already today. Scouts defeat the Steam. That's the next opponent for Grand Lake are the Scouts. Jazz defeat the Settlers 10-8. That pitch just about outside, 2-2. Gopred's on top of the Hamilton Joes, 2-0. St. Clair Green Giants, who got off to a hot start, have since cooled off as the next pitch swung on and missed for out number 1 here in the top half of the third inning. That's the 4th K of the day for Mullet, and his 3rd in a row dating back to the 2nd inning. Michael Blatchford coming to the plate. He walked his last time up. So Clay Green Giants on top 3-2 against the Monarchs. They have now in a tie for the lead in the Northern Division with the Lake Erie Monarchs, who have come on of late. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 on Michael Blatchford. And then the Locos have taken an early 4-0 lead over the Graders. That one's popped up into left field. Going back, and now coming in is Reif. He makes the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the 3rd inning. Caleb Waller to the plate. Waller, 0 for 1 on the night, flew out to center field, his first and only time up at the plate. So Lima leads the Central Division with a 12-5 record. Grand Lake behind them, tied with the Galleon at a record of 9-8. They're 3 games behind each. Licking County 8-10 on the year, as they fell today by a score of 10-8. And Lorain County sits at a 5-14 record. That pitch inside, 2-0 here on Caleb Waller. Southern Division, the Cincinnati Steam, team the Mariners lost 2 games to. They're at the top with an 11-8 record. The next pitch, outside corner, called a strike, 2-1. Richmond Jazz, following the Steam and trailing by half a game. Xenia Scouts, the next fill for Grand Lake, also a half game behind. That pitch swung on and missed, 2-2. And they set a record of 11-9. Copperheads with the record of 10-9 in the Southern Division, and Hamilton Joes, defending champs. That little blooper into center field is going to get down for a 2-out base hit. So Waller gets a bloop single. Doesn't matter how you get it, though. It goes in the scorebook the same way. Jarrett Peterson to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up. So it's a tight race down in the Southern Division, as everybody but the Hamilton Joes within a game of first place. Runners take off. Eslich throw down to second. It's in time. Did he get it? No, they're saying he got under the tag. Stolen base for Caleb Waller. It was a ball called on Peterson at the plate. Coach O'Neill going to come out to talk to field umpire Aaron Ratchlow. Waller looking like he may have got some little black pellets in his face. Run second with 2 gone now for Jared Peterson. Waller with a stolen base. His 4th on the year. 1-0 count here on Jared Peterson with 2 gone. Top half 3rd inning, 1-0 Mariners lead. Mullet, he comes set. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Well, the 1-1 pitch coming. Swung on. Grounded slowly to short. Womack going to have the tough play, and it's not going to be in time as Tucker Linder is going to come off the bag to get it, but I think it's going to go as an infield single for Jared Peterson.
We have 2 outs. Ironmen put him on the corners. That'll bring up the left field.
Oh, runners on the corner now with 2 gone. Back-to-back singles for Lorain County. Jack Longo to the plate. He hit a double to lead off the 2nd inning, his first time up. First pitch to Longo in there for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, 1 low, 1-1. Mullet comes set with the 1-1. The pitch. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-2. It's Waller down at 3rd, Peterson at 1st. 2 gone. Top half 3rd inning, 1-0 Mariners lead. The 1-2 swung on a miss. He got him. 5th strikeout of the day for Eric Mullet. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Mariners on top of Lorain County. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on the tube of you. Bottom 3rd inning, 1-0 Mariners lead here at Montgomery Field. Leading off here is Steven Fitzsimmons. He's 0 for 1. He can reach base on a fielder's choice his first time up. The Mariners on top 1-0 here. They got that run in the bottom half of the 1st inning. Tucker Linder with an RBI single. Mariners have been jumping out in front for a majority of their games they've been playing. Trouble holding on to the leads. There's the pitch. Fitzsimmons trying to bunt. Doesn't get a piece of it. It goes right to the glove of Selwig, and now it's an 0-1 count on Steven Fitzsimmons. Armbruster on the mound for Lorain County. Done a nice job so far this season. The next pitch is low, 1-1. There's the 1-1 pitch. That one's popped up out of play. 1-2. Fine. Got it. It's a 1-2 count. The line, the pitch. Swung out and miss. He got Fitzsimmons. First strikeout of the day for Armbruster. One gone here in the bottom of the third.
One up and one down.
Jeff Timko to the plate. He got hit by a pitch, came around to score his first time up. The MLB All-Star rosters were announced today. And let's get you the starting lineup for your All-Star teams. At first base, it's going to be Justin Smoke. It's making his first appearance. He plays for Toronto. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's making his fifth start, or fifth appearance for the American League. That's an 0-1 count on Timko. Armbruster comes set. A pitch, popped up, out of play, 0-2. Carlos Correa gets the nod at shortstop, making his first appearance at the Midsummer Classic. Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Indians is going to get his first appearance. It's an 0-2 count, the pitch, outside, 1-2. Timko stays alive with a foul tip right there, trying to help fix the scoreboard over here, making sure everything's all right. We're in the bottom of the third. It's a 1-2 count on Jeff Timko. Make it a catching appearance for AL All-Stars. It's Salvador Perez of the Kansas City Royals. The next pitch is low, 2-2. Making his fifth appearance at the All-Star game. And the outfield is going to be Aaron Judge in the New York Yankees, who's been having a fantastic year in his rookie campaign. The next pitch swung on, grounded right back to Armbruster. He gathers it and flips it on to first in time for the second out of the inning. No surprise right there as Aaron Judge getting the nod at the outfield spot for the AL. Two gone here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Mariners lead. Tucker Linder to the plate. Mike Trout somehow gets voted to the All-Star game once again, but I mean, we'll see if he plays or not because he's rehabbing right now, so you got to imagine that he's going to come back and try to play. The next pitch is outside. 1-0. And also making his first appearance from Houston Astros, George Springer. The next pitch is swung on, fouled away, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 gone. Bottom third here at Montgomery Field. The designated hitter spot, Corey Dickerson gets the nod from Tampa Bay. He's been having quietly a good year for the Rays. The next pitch is misses low, 2-1. Here's the pitchers for the AL. Chris Sale from Boston, Dallas Keuchel from Houston, Irvin Santana from Minnesota, Jason Vargas from Kansas City, Luis Servino from the Yankees, Yu Darvish from Texas, Michael Fulmer from Detroit. Corey Kluber from Cleveland. Next pitch popped away. It's 2-2 still now. Or it goes to 2-2, excuse me. Lance McCullers Jr. from Houston. Craig Kimbrell from Boston. Andrew Miller from Cleveland. And Dylan Banches from the Yankees. There's your pitchers for the AL team. The line, the pitch. Outside. Full count. The reserves for the AL, Salvador Perez, Yonder Alonso from Oakland, Starlin Castro from the Yankees, Jonathan Scoop from Baltimore, Miguel Sano from Minnesota, Francisco Lindor from the Indians, Mookie Betts from Boston, Avisail Garcia from the White Sox. The next pitch goes all the way to the backstop, and it's going to be a walk for Tucker Linder. So 2 out, 1 man on now for Blake Buckman, who grounded out the third his first time up. Rounding out the team is Michael Brantley from the Indians and Nelson Cruz from Seattle. So there's your AL All-Stars. We'll get you the NL All-Stars coming up in just a little bit. So runner on first with 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Mariners lead. Just 1 hit for Grand Lake so far today, but it was a big one coming back in the first inning, which scored the only run for the blue and green. Mariners with their white home uniforms, going with white bottoms, white tops with the blue faded sleeves. Lorain County all gray. A pitch swung on. That one is drilled to right field, going back on it, but Blatchford's going to make the catch right in front of the track for the third and final out of the inning. No runs on no hits. 1 man left on for Grand Lake. We head to the 4th inning. Mariners on top by a score of 1-0. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Eric Bolt still on the mound for Grand Lake. We head to the 4th inning. Lorain County coming to bat. It's going to be Spencer Helwig, Canyon McWilliams, and Richard Phillips for Lorain County here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-0 Mariners lead here. Only run of the ball game coming in that bottom of the 1st inning. Oh, good job. By Molt to limit the damage, Uwines delivers the pitch is down and away, 1-0 on Spencer Helwig. Helwig walked his first time up. He's playing in his first appearance for the Ironmen here today. The next pitch is swung on, popped up. Still on the infield, it looks like in foul territory. Isles calling for it. Comes over, he's not going to be able to make the catch, though. The sky high pop-up does go foul, though, so doesn't hurt the Mariners much. 1-1 the count. There's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. 6th strikeout of the day for Mullet. He's had one in every inning so far. Canyon McWilliams going to come to the plate. He flew out to center field his first time up. The DH for Lorain County here tonight. Righty on lefty matchup here. One gone here, top of the fourth inning. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Let's head to the NL for the NL roster. Ryan Zimmerman's going to get the start at first base. He comes from Washington, making his second All-Star appearance. The next pitch is swung on, popped up, foul territory, out of play, 0-2 now on Canyon McWilliams. Daniel Murphy making his third appearance. He's from Washington as well. Zach Cozart from the Cincinnati Reds is going to get the start at shortstop. He's been having a phenomenal year for the Reds and deservingly deserves that shortstop start. So the next pitch is down and away, 1-2. Of course, there's many people you can make the case for to start at shortstop. Of course, you have Bellinger, or the Los Angeles Dodgers. As it looks like it's a broken bat from McWilliams. Going to get a new one. Nolan Arendino going to get the start at third. He comes from Colorado. He's going to make his third All-Star appearance in as many years. Buster Posey going to be behind the plate for the NL squad from San Francisco. Bryce Harper is going to be one of the outfielder spots. Charlie Blackmon going to get another All-Star appearance, his second. The next pitch is high and away, 2-2. And the last outfielder spot is Marcel Ozuna from the Miami Marlins, making his second appearance in as many years as well. So here's the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. That one's low, full count. It's a full count on Canyon McWilliams here in the top of the fourth inning. One gone, 1-0 Mariners lead. There's the payoff pitch. That swung on, hit the second. Buckman backhand throw across his body in time. 2 up, 2 down here to begin the fourth inning. Richard Phillips to the plate, center fielder for Lorain. He struck out swinging his first time up. The pitchers for the National League All-Stars: Clayton Kershaw from the Dodgers, Max Scherzer from Washington, Robbie Ray from Arizona, and Zach Greinke representing the Diamondbacks as well. The first pitch inside, 1-0. Carlos Martinez going to get an all-star nod from St. Louis. Steven Strasburg from Washington. Kelly Jansen from the Dodgers. The next pitch over for a strike, 1-1. Greg Holland from the Rockies going to get all-star appearance. Wade Davis for the Cubs. Brad Hand from San Diego. The next pitch swung on. That one is drilled to left center field, but over to make the catch is right for the third and final up. Out. 3 up, 3 down here in the top half of the fourth inning. Mariners still on top, 1-0. They come in to bat when we come back. You're listening and watching Mariner Baseball. We're right here on YouTube. We're here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0 Mariners on top. Florida Isles Eslich due up for Grand Lake here. Dominic Florida coming to the plate, grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. It went He hit it pretty hard. It was a good hit actually by Varda, but it was hit off of Armbruster at the mound, and Armbruster reached down and just grabbed it died off of him. So 1-0 Mariners lead. The pitch up high, 1-0. Mike Varda at the plate. I mean, the only hit for Mariners has driven home a run. They've had some base runners, though. Lorain, the pitch. Swung on, grounded. High to second. Waller comes up, makes the play, throws on to first in time for out number 1. Joe Isles is going to come to the plate. He reached on an error his last time up. He got down to second base on a stolen base. Let's get to the rest of the NL lineup. We have 2 more pitchers as Corey Knable from Milwaukee and Pat Neshek from Philadelphia. Now the reserves. Catcher Yadier Molina from St. Louis. The pitch is inside to Isles, 1-0. At first base, Paul Goldschmidt and Joey Votto from Arizona and Cincinnati, respectively. DJ Lemieux and Josh Harrison going to be the second baseman reserves. That pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Jake Lamb, Corey Seager, and Cody Bellinger making appearance in the NL roster. Seager from LA as well as Bellinger. Jake Lamb from Arizona. Giancarlo Stanton from Miami. Michael Conforto also making a start. And Ender Cartier from Atlanta. So there's your NL roster for you. The next pitch, foul away. It's a 1-2 count now here on Isles. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
All I can hear is, are we going to be playing Meat Mariners, and then after that I can't hear it. That's why I had to actually look, otherwise I can't hear it.
Here's the 1-2. That pitcher swung on and popped up center field. Going back on it and to his right, making the catch is Phillips for out number 2. 2-2 down here for Grand Lake in the bottom of the 4th inning. Thomas Eslich to the plate. He was called out on a batter's interference his last time up as Isles was trying to steal second, but he reached in front of the plate with his follow through and was called out on the batter's interference. Isles was sent back to first base. Here's the pitch. And there for a strike, 0-1. There's the pitch. That one's low, 1-1. Second time, Eslich at the plate here tonight. The line, the 1-1, low, 2-1.
It's hilarious that they started doing the votes because people were making fun of it. So.
2 balls, 1 strike. The line, the pitch. Swung on, slowly tapped to third. Coming on, throwing on the run, and in time for the third and final out. Mariners go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. They're still on top 1-0 against Lorain County Ironmen. Ironmen coming to bat, though, when we come back. We go to the 5th inning. You're watching and listening Grand Lake Mariner Baseball here on YouTube. We go to the top half of the fifth inning. 1-0 Mariners on top. The Lorain County Ironmen on a very good pitching duel so far.
For Lorain County, in the top of the fifth, it'll be hitters 9, 1, and
There.
2. The first of that trio plays in the strength of the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Number 4, the shortstop, Matthew Carpenter.
Well, Matt Carpenter coming to the plate. Mullet winds, delivers. The pitch showing bunt, bunts it down the third base side of things. Off of it, Mullet throw on to first. Isn't in time? It is! Nice scoop right there from Tucker Linder. Retiring Matt Carpenter on a bang-bang play at first base.
For the Ironmen, the leadoff hitter and second baseman steps in.
The one gone. We go to the top of the order. Nick Novak to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out swinging his last time up. Oh. There's the line, the pitch. Swung on. That one's going to be lined in the right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Varda over to cut it off. And now rounding first. The throw into second base. It would have been in time, and they would have had him, but Novak in there with a one-out double. Oh, if Womack would have been able to pick that ball off the turf, it would have been maybe possibly out number 2. But now Novak down at second with only one gone. The fourth hit of the day for the Ironmen. Michael Blatchford to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to left field his last time up. Walked back in the first. There's a pitch in there for a strike on 1. It's an 0-1 count here on Michael Blatchford.
Yeah. You got one run though.
Mullet steps off.
Mullet takes a long look in. He gets his sign from message. He comes set.
The 0-1, that pitch swung on. That one's going to get down into right center field for a base hit. Being waved home from second is Novak. The throw is not going to be coming in from center field. We have a tie ball game here in the top of the fifth on an RBI single from Michael Blatchford.
One away, runner at first. He now tied at 1. That brings up the third baseman, number 18, Caleb Waller.
It's a 1-1 game now here in the fifth. The pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1.
That's what you get when you have a shitty Mac.
Coming into today, Mullet has made 2 appearances. His first one was against Lorain County. He was dominant. He only went 3 innings. He allowed just a run on 1 hit.
One ball, or no balls, one strike. The pitch. Low, 1-1.
Then in his second start against the Cincinnati team, the top team in the South, as the ball comes in with good play from the bullpen down the left field.
Mariners do have some action in their bullpen.
Mullet went 4
Oh, my Wi-Fi.
against the Steam.
No.
Allowed 4 earned.
It's my Wi-Fi. That's what I'm deducting it is.
So far tonight, he's been good. He's looked good out there on the hill. But he's allowed back.
One ball, one strike here. Throw over, but back in safely is Waller or Blatchford. Waller at the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Single his last time up.
Thrown over 2 times now here in the at-bat to Waller. As Mullet sets, checks the runner.
Well, it comes set with the 1-1. Another throw over, back in, save. Oh, they picked him off.
Eric Mullet picks off Michael Blatchford at first.
Michael Blatchford is picked off of first base.
Eric Mullet, who just timed it up perfectly and caught Blatchford leading. Kevin
Oh, now there's 2 gone here in the top of the 5th inning.
is over. As it stands, there's 2 outs in the inning. Eric Mullet will be able to go back to the stretch.
Meredith, now the head coach of Lorain County, going over to talk to the field umpire Ratchlow, Aaron Ratchlow it is, and
So the argument ends tonight.
not asking, but
And Eric Mullet
not agreeing with the call. But not going to change the call. It's still 1-1 count on Waller, but now there's 2 gone.
pays off here in the 5th as he erases Michael Blatchford for the second out. Here's the wind and the 1-1. Bounced in there, 2 balls in the
That pitch bounces. 2-1.
opponent's hitting just 179 against Eric Mullet. As he's only allowed 10 hits on the year.
Their next pitch, just a little bit high.
Runs up high and
3-1.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Fun fact, plays history is less.
Shadows starting to creep in over the field as the sun starts to set here from Salina.
There's the 3-1 pitch. That one swung on, slightly tapped in front of the plate.
Catcher
Eslich can't come up with it.
cannot make the play. We'll see how they rule it, but I think they'll be an infield single for Caleb Waller. That was a tough play for Eslich to catch. It almost worked with this.
There's a single right there from Caleb Waller, but runner on first with 2 gone.
2 outs, runner at first. Brings up the cleanup hitter.
Jared Peterson coming to the plate.
It's Waller hustling down the first baseline. Has good speed. He gets in there. So he's a 2-out base runner. Jared Peterson now at the plate. Waller brushes
That pitch up high.
and takes up high for a ball.
For a ball, 1-0.
County doing that a couple times tonight. It's something they don't usually do. But a couple of strong steps right at the beginning. And then stopping and not going down to second after Waller. Peterson
1-0 swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1 is the score. Ironmen 1 run on 6 hits. The Mariners just a run on 1 hit so far.
90 pitches on the day for Eric Mullet. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 1-2, and a delayed steal from Waller. He takes second easily with no throw. So Waller in there at second base, but 1-2 count now here on Peterson.
Second, as Waller pretty much just walked in there standing up. So Waller down at second. A 1-2 count.
There's the 1-2. That pitch outside, 2-2.
Waller gets another stolen base. Second of the day. Fifth of the year. The count moves to 2-2 on Jared Peterson.
All it comes set with the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch.
Long look. The pitch.
The swung on, high chopper. Womack steps back on it, comes up with it, throw on to first in time for the 3rd and final out of the inning. Ironmen do get a run, though, here in the top half of the 5th inning. We have a brand new ball game, folks. 1-1 our score as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Bottom 5, 1-1 our score now. Ironmen get a run in the top half of the fifth inning. We go to the bottom and then right back to the top. Cole Womack going to lead things off, then followed by Reif and Fitzsimmons. So Womack to the plate. He walked first time up.
Then go to Cali for 2 games on Tuesday and Wednesday. And a game on Thursday against Lima before heading down to Hamilton, Ohio.
There's the line and the pitch.
Is on Saturday.
Up high, 1-0.
First pitch from Armbruster to Cole Womack is up high.
Armbruster still on the mound for the Ironmen.
Fitzsimmons due up here in the inning for the Mariners.
There's pitch, down and away, 2-0.
Down low, 2 balls and no
Armbruster
Josh
on the day, just throwing
pretty much lights out so far today. He's at
72 pitches, 42 of those being strikes.
He's only allowed 1 hit, and he's given up just a run.
The next pitch to Womack, that one swung on, popped up, out of play, 2-1.
He's been a pitcher's duel thus far today. John Brewster for the
With Bryson
Brewster
Lyon.
box in there for ball 1.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a right-hander loose down the left field line.
So Womack goes down on strikes looking, one gone here in the bottom of the fifth inning. That Reif to the plate. It's a 1-0 count, the pitch swung on him, fouled out to the parking lot, 1-1. A new ball game here. 1-1 is our score. Mariners get 1 in the first. Ironmen come back and score 1 here in the top half of the fifth inning. There's the line, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 1-2.
As the 1-1 fouled into the glove of Helwig, and the count moves to 1-2. As Lorain County will be off tomorrow night, but they will play on July 4th. Down in County in a 7:05 start against the
There's the line, the 1-2. Up high.
away to right, and Helwig
2-2.
talk to Josh Armbruster. As the count opens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As it's starting to get pretty dark. And the home plate umpire coming over to the press box.
Two balls, 2 strikes here on Patrick Reif.
It's perfectly blue sky still. As Armbruster
The line, the 2-2. Up high, full count.
balls and 2 strikes. Couple of
So Patrick Reif on the day, 0 for 1, walked back in the first inning.
outs to out the Cincinnati
Rounded out
4-3
on a fielder's choice in the second inning.
straight.
The line, the pitch. That swung on, chopped down the first base side of things. Coming over to first and making the play is Peterson for the second out of the inning.
2 men come up and 2 men go down.
2 up, 2 down so far here in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Stevens, Fitzsimmons.
That's 6 straight retired by Armbruster. Fitzsimmons looking to change that. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out swinging his last time up.
The Central Division leaders continue to stay on. They're on top of Galley in the fifth, 7-4. And the Southern Ohio Copperheads also starting to heat up here as of late. They're on top of the Joes from Hamilton, 7-2. That game in the bottom of the fifth inning. The other game that's been complete today already.
The line, the pitch. Fitzsimmons showing bunt, bunts it down the third base side of things, but it goes foul. 0-1. In a very lethargic game right now from Grand Lake. They're looking to get some energy boosted to them here tonight.
Lorain County trying to get their first win on
What seemed like a high for them last night and good team effort to come back and win against Lorain County. They have had their troubles here tonight. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. So Fitzsimmons down in the count to to Armbruster. There's 2 gone here. Bottom 5, 1-1 our score. The 0-2. Swung on high, chopper down the third base side of things. Coming up with a throw on to first in time. And once again, the Mariners go 1-2-3. We head to the 6th inning, 1-1 our score. You're listening and watching the Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube.
86.
We head to the top half of the sixth inning. Mariners, Ironmen tied up at one. New pitcher on the mound for Grand Lake. It's Nick Newton. Comes in with an 0-1 record, 16.5 ERA. Fifth appearance out of the pen for Newton. 6 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 8 walks, 9 hits allowed. Last time we saw him, it was about almost a week ago, June 21st versus the Settlers. He pitched a third of an inning and gave up 6 runs, 5 of those earned, 3 hits, 2 walks. Nobody struck out. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count here on Jake Longo. Longo struck out swinging. His last time up, he's 1 for 2 on the night. The next pitch outside, 1-1.
Newton appeared in the game on June 16th against Lorain County. He came on to pitch tonight, and he really struggled, and Lorain County touched him up for 5 runs in 1
Here comes set with the 1-1.
hit as he walked 3 and hit him
The pitch. That one's low, 2-1.
missing down low 2-1 the count. And Lorain County didn't get much luck against Eric Mullet, the starter, who went 5 innings, allowed a run on 6 hits. And he was pretty good today for the Mariners.
There's the 2-1. That one's low, 3-1.
Opponents on the year hitting .333 against Newton through his first 4 appearances. And he struggled with walking men. He's walked 8 in 6 innings pitched, and he's 3-1 to line.
A pitch inside. He walked him. Ball 4. Leadoff walk issued by Nick Newton. And now coming to plate, Spencer Hellwig. Hellwig 0 for 1. Struck out looking his last time up. He walked back in the second inning.
Hellwig.
Doesn't look like Richard Mood for the Mariners has much confidence in the right-hander, as he's given up 5 earned runs in his last 2 appearances. His last appearance was even worse than his one against Lorain County. As the first pitch
Showing bunt, pulls back.
is a bunt that pulled back, and he takes
The ball's up high, 1-0.
he came into the game on June 20th.
Newton's from Marshall University, also from Powell, Ohio.
He allowed 5 earned
Stands at 6'2", 195.
2 walks and did not strike out a batter.
Newton comes set.
1-0 to Hellwig is
The
on
1-0.
squares and
Pitch inside.
nearly hit him.
Almost nicked him. It's 2-0.
Count on Hellwig. As he looks down at Kevin Whiteside to get the sign. Hellwig in his first game with the Ironmen walked in his first plate appearance. And he struck out in the 4th.
Runner on first, no one gone. Top half the 6th inning, 1-1 our score. Newton struggling to find the command early here. The pitch. Showing bunts, it's low. 3-0.
And so Hellwig just trying to give himself up. And Newton cannot find the strike zone.
Oh, it's a 3-0 count. Newton, he comes set.
The 3-0 on
A 3-0. It's low. Back-to-back walks issued by Newton out of the pen.
and back-to-back walks to start the inning here for Lorain County.
Lorain County has their first 2 on.
Cannot find the zone. And here comes the pitching coach.
And Coach O'Neill going to come out to talk to Newton right here, saying, let's go. We need strikes from you, fella.
He has it right now.
It's a tight ball game. We can't be issuing free passes. Well, runners on second and first to begin the top half of the 6th inning. 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error for Lorain County, and 1 run on 1 hit for the Grand Lake Mariners, who have just seemed like their energy level has been way down and way different than it was just 1 game ago last night. Hoping that walk-off win didn't take too much out of them. They jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first.
Designated hitter.
Like a Linder with the only base hit, which drove home the run. They've had base runners just coming via the walk-in, a hit by pitch. Newton, he comes set, showing bunt now. Gets it down. Throw on down to first, and it gets away into the outfield. And 1 run's going to score. Do they have another run? He's coming around third. the throw to the plate is not going to be in time, and 2 runs come to score on the throwing error from Nick Newton. And now the Ironmen have a 2-run advantage. And Nick Newton with a throwing error. So the walks come back to haunt you now, and now Richard Phillips to the plate. As Richard Phillips coming to the plate, he looks at a ball outside, 1-0. Anfield coming in for the Mariners, looking to cut down the run if it's chopped to either one of them. 3-1, Ironmen on top here. Newton comes set, the pitch. That's low. Gets away from Eslich and travels all the way up the third baseline, but not going to go anywhere is McWilliams. It's a 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes, no one gone here in the top of the 6th. 2 in for Lorain County. Action in the Mariners bullpen. Newton sets the pitch. That one's way outside. 3-0. Two walks and an error so far for Nick Newton. Not a good way to start your appearance out of the pen. That pitch in there for a strike. 3-1. That's the 3rd strike thrown by Newton here this inning. Newton comes set with the 3-1. The pitch. That slowly top down third base side of things, but ends up on the left side of the third base bag for a foul ball. Full count. Newton looking to get Phillips here. It'd be a huge first out for him. The pitch is low. He walked him. Third walk issued by Nick Newton here out of the pen.
Shortstop bats now for the Ironmen, Matthew Carpenter.
Time is called, and it looks like Newton's night is done. Before it can get out of the top of the 6th inning, 2 runs come to score. We'll have a new pitcher when we come back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We come to the Top of the 6th inning, 2 runs already in for Lorain County. They're on top 3-1. Damon Egner comes on in relief of Nick Newton, who could not record an out. Gives up 2 runs, walks 3 guys, and has a throwing error.
Bowling Green State University.
So Matt Carpenter to the plate with runners on the corner, no one gone. Damon Egner on the mound now for Grand Lake.
With runners on the corners, batting for Lorain County, Matt Carpenter.
Egner comes set, throws over to first, keeping tabs of Richard Phillips, who's down at first. It's Kenny McWilliams down at third. He reached on an error by Nick Newton. Newton's responsible for the 2 runs on base right now. Egner comes set, the pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Need to throw strikes if you need to get batters out. Egner comes set with the 0-1. A pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. So out of the pen, 2 straight strikes from Damon Egner, and that's what you want to see if you're Grand Lake. No balls, 2 strikes, no one gone. Egner steps back. Now he steps back on. The 0-2 pitch. Low and outside. 1-2. There's the pitch. Swung on a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the day for Egner. 1 gone now here in the top half of the 6th inning.
1 away. Runners stay on the corners.
Nick Novak coming to the plate now. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Doubled. Came around to score his last time up. Egner, he comes set. The pitch popped up out of play, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 gone. Top 6, 3-1, Ironmen lead against the Mariners here today. Nick Novak at the plate. Eslich comes out to talk to Egner. I mean, first time these two have really pitched with each other, so we got to make sure that you guys are both on the same page. The ball's 1 strike, 1 gone. Runners on the corner. Egner throw over. Egner, he comes set. The 0-1. That swung on, chopped up the middle. Womack comes up with a tap, second for 1 and on to first for the double play. So out of the pen. Damon Egner comes in, gets a strikeout from Carpenter and a 6-4 or 6-3 double play to get out of the inning. So Ironmen, they have runners on the corner, no one gone, but they only get 2 out of the inning. Mariners coming at bat, looking to put it together, another comeback. We'll be right back. You're watching and listening to Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Jeff Timko going to lead things off from the Mariners here in the home half of the sixth inning. Mariners down 3-1 now. The lights now going to full power. Timko hit by pitch in the first, came around to score. Only run of the ball game for the Mariners. Grounded out to the pitcher last time up. This ball is shot back up the middle for a base hit. So Timko collects the second hit of the day for Grand Lake to lead off the bottom of the sixth inning with a base hit to center field.
Leadoff single brings up.
That's going to bring up to the plate Tucker Linder. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Single, RBI single in the first, walk back in the third. So now we're looking for some energy right now. We might have found it. Second hit by Grand Lake just right there. Tough day at the plate for Grand Lake. Bruce comes set. The pitch is popped up. Foul territory, right-hand side. That pitch is out of play, 0-1. Nothing in one, the count on Tucker Linder. He was the hero last night with the walk-off RBI double. Back in diving on throw over is Jeff Timko. Bottom six, 3-1 the score. Runner on first for Grand Lake. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that one's lined back up the middle for a base hit. Back-to-back base hits to lead off here in the bottom of the sixth inning for Grand Lake. A little bit of life for the team. Blake Buckman coming to the plate, and I guess this is the guy you kind of want at the plate if you're Grand Lake. He had a good day at the plate last night. He's 0 for 2 tonight, however. Round out the third, his first time up, and flew out to right field in the third. Quick little pep talk, and now off the mound. Blake Buckman coming to the plate. Well, first and second, no one gone.
First and second. That will bring up the Mariners' second baseman, Blake Buckman.
Oh, Blake Buckman now at the plate, looking to continue this inning for Grand Lake. No one gone, 2 on. Mariners with 2 hits already this inning. They came into the inning with only 1. Armbruster, the pitch. That pitch up high, 1-0. Well, the pitch was up high. Is get an explanation from home plate umpire Bob Ratchlow. There's the 1-0 pitch. That one's down and away, 2-0. Armbruster running into some troubles here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Mariners looking to get to the bullpen of Lorain County. A pitch. That one swung on. That one's going to be lined in the center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Timko making sure that ball wasn't caught, but it does load him up for Grand Lake. Back-to-back base hits to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Nick Vorta to the plate. 3 straight hits for Grand Lake. Vorta at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to second his last time up. Grounded back to the pitcher in the second. Oh, Timko led it off with a single. Tucker Linder followed him with one of his own, and Blake Buckman just got his first hit of the game, a single as well. Armbruster comes set the pitch. That pitch in there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1 the count on the left-handed hitting.
The corner's in, middle infield at double play depth.
On the day is
They'll trade 2 for 1 right here if they can get it.
back in double play back. Outfield medium
The pitch.
0-1.
That one's left up high, 1-1.
Ball and 1 strike.
Most trouble Armbruster's been in all day.
Armbruster
No outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
he allowed just
Mariners looking to respond to the 2,
5 innings.
just giving up.
3 hits here in the 6th.
Here's the pitch. That's high and tight, 2-1.
And he really hit him. And Varda might have tweaked something there as he leaned back out of the way and came up grimacing.
2 balls, 1 strike
The 2 balls and 1
on the right fielder for Grand Lake.
Varda wearing number 35 steps in the all-white uniforms for the Grand Lake Mariners. He's on the left
Armbruster, the pitch, swung on, fouled into the
over towards the
parking lot of
oh, he took a good
the
hit.
ballpark, 2-2. Just a little bit late on that one, I think.
Varda, the sophomore from Ashland University,
Bases are loaded.
was highly
Simcoe at third, Linder at second, Buckman down at first.
did not play much as a sophomore. As Armbruster shakes off a sign from Hellwood, now he comes set. Bases
Time is called
nobody out.
by Nick Vardes. He steps back, recomposes himself, ready to get the 2-2 pitch.
He hit 429 with a double home run.
3 straight hits by the Mariners here this inning. Looking to get back on the board.
The 2-2 from
The 2-2 is high and away.
ball high and away, a full count. Nowhere to put Varda as the bases are
Full count.
here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Lorain County got the lead in the top half. And Armbruster in jeopardy of giving it right back to Grand Lake. 3-1 the score.
It's a payoff pitch ensuing now to Nick Varda.
And Armbruster digs in.
Armbruster looking to make
Gets his son
sure Mariners don't get any response from him. Varda has other plans. The pitch. And that's called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Big strikeout for Armbruster as Isles now going to step to the plate.
1 out here in the
So 1 now, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases still loaded for Grand Lake.
tonight. What a big pitch by Armbruster. Now a double play gets him out of the inning. Here's Joe Isles, who is 0 for 2 today. He reached on an error back in the 2nd inning, and he stands in from the right side, facing the righty Armbruster. As
The pitch
offer is
inside, 1-0.
part of the plate, it backed Isles away. 1-0 the count. Isles came into today on the year hitting
1 gone here in
2 homers, 8 runs,
the bottom 6. Mariners looking
in all but 1 game.
to get back into this one. They're down 2.
The Mariners 9-8 coming into today, looking for win number 10. They trail 3-1.
Armbruster steps back off the mound.
6th inning. As time called at the plate, and Isles steps out. Now he digs in against the righty Armbruster, who sets at the shoulder.
There's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, grounded foul down third base line. 1-1.
As it just did pick foul. The count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. Isles, the sophomore from Illinois State University. Hit
Al's third baseman for Grand Lake today.
for the Redbirds.
0 for 2 on the day. He reached back on an air in the second, flew out to center. His last time up.
He's off to a great start this summer.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone.
Takes a long look in and steps
Now a step off.
again.
A lot of pauses here this inning, making sure everybody, making sure they're composed and making sure they're ready. The 1-1. That's outside. 2-1. Just missed a little bit outside on that pitch. Isles now ahead.
And getting squeezed a little bit here in the 6th inning. For Armbruster, he's just going to have to go right at these Grand Lake hitters. With the bases loaded, 1 out here in the 6th.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Armbruster works quickly this time. He's set.
The pitch.
2-1.
That swung on foul. Back out of play. 2-2.
2-2 the count. Lorain County, 3 runs on 6.
Mariners get 3 straight base hits to open up the bottom of the sixth.
And 1 error. 3 base hits opened up the inning for the Mariners, but Armbruster
Isles,
struck out
that
Nick Barta looking
even
as
at
they
the
get
count
first
now
out.
at 2-2.
2-2 to Joe Isles with the bases loaded and 1 out.
Time is called.
Isles medium deep. Middle of the infield is back in double play depth. And Peterson and Wall, the corner infielders, up near the cut of the grass.
Now he steps back in.
Bases loaded, 1 out. A 2-2 count on Isles. Armbruster
There comes the 2-2 once again. That pitch swung on and missed. Now there's 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Armbruster. Another huge one. Now it's going to take a base hit to bring in that run from third. It's going to be up to the new guy, Thomas Eslich, who's 0 for 2 on the day, looking to collect his first hit for Grand Lake. And boy, would it come at a better time right now.
his first appearance last night. He was 0 for 3. And so far tonight, he's 0 for 2. Grounded out to third.
So Eslich coming to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 gone, bottom of the 6th inning.
3-1 to score. The
It was an opportunity for the Mariners to get a run home. They're going to need a base hit to do it. The pitch, a check swing. Did he go around? I don't think he went around on that one. He did not go around, so it's going to be a ball on Eslich, 1-0.
Slick ahead in the count, 1-0. Looking for his first base hit as a member of the Grand Lake Mariners, and boy, would it be a big one.
1-0 the count on Eslich. Bases loaded, 2 gone. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him over the top of that one on the fastball, 1-1.
Really blow this one open. He comes up empty, and the count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. Eslich this spring for the Malone Pioneers hit .299, 12 runs batted in, 9 runs scored.
Here comes the 1-1.
From Armbruster.
That pitch is low, 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Any way you can get on if you're Eslich. Looking to continue this inning for Grand Lake.
Mariners loaded up the bases with nobody out, as the meeting on the mound between Armbruster and Hellwig is a quick one, as Hellwig will retreat back behind the plate. Armbruster then struck Nick Barta out looking and got Joe Isles to chase a pitch out of the zone. So they loaded the bases on 3 straight base hits, and he struck out the last 2. Here's the 2-1 to
The 2-1, that one swung on, popped up, out of play. 2-2.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Armbruster looking for win number 3 of the season. And he's put in a position to do so after the Ironmen scored 2 in the top half of the 6th.
Eslich at the plate, looking to deliver a big hit for the Mariners right here.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, a 2-2 count on Eslich.
Here's the 2-2.
Strike 3.
That's strike 3 called.
Out the side here in the 6th inning.
Opportunity squandered for the Mariners. 3 straight strikeouts from Armbruster after the Mariners opened with 3 straight hits.
The base is loaded.
The Mariners leave them loaded here in the bottom of the 6th.
Gonna play meet
3-1, Ironmen on top. We head to the 7th inning. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Mariners load them up in the bottom of the 6th inning, but can't play to run with nobody out. 3 straight strikeouts from Armbruster, and now we head to the 7th inning, 3-1. Ironmen still on top.
The right fielder, Michael Blatchford.
From Montgomery Field in Salina, Ohio. 3-1, the Ironmen are on top as Michael Blatchford, Caleb Waller, and Jared Peterson will be due up here.
Barrett.
The reliever, Egnor on the mound.
As Blatchford going to lead things off, Damon Egner still on the mound. The pitch. Inside, 1-0.
Is inside missing from ball one. Talk about getting out of jams though. Josh Armbruster loaded up the bases in the 6th inning. He struck out the next 3 batters and kept the score 3-1.
The next pitch swung on. That was high fly ball, center field. Fitzsimmons camping under it, makes the catch for route number 1. 1 up, 1 down here in the 7th inning. Hit a bowler to the plate.
Now batting with 1 out, nobody on, the third baseman, Caleb Waller.
Here's Caleb Waller. Left-handed hitting. Third baseman today for Lorain County is 2-for-3. He singled 2 times on the night. Egnor comes set. The pitch.
The pitch, that one swung on. That one's fly to center field. Fitzsimmons coming on. He makes a diving stop. Fitzsimmons with another acrobatic play in center field. He collects the 2nd out of the inning. Nice play right there from Fitzsimmons to take a base hit away from Caleb Waller.
First baseman, Jared Peterson.
Jared Peterson to the plate. 1 for 3 on the night. Let's give you some updated Great Lakes scores. Copperheads on top of the Copperheads on top of the Joes, 13-2. First pitch bounced well in front of the plate, 1-0. Monarchs defeating the Green Giants 8-3, and the Locos on top of the Graders 8-4 in the top of the 7th inning.
Gave up 2 runs in the 6th inning after he walked 3. He also made an error on a throw down to first after a sacrifice bunt attempt. And that's where we stand. 3-1.
Egner comes set with the 1-0. The pitch swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1 the count. Josh Armbruster has been dealing on the mound after he ran into trouble in the first. He was just about lights out until the 6th inning. And he had to get out of a bases loaded jam.
There's the 1-1 pitch, grounded up the middle. Osmo behind second, comes up with it, throw on to first in time. 1-2-3 go. The Ironmen here in the 7th. Mariners coming to bat after we have a little bit of a stretch time. Mariners trail the Ironmen 3-1. We'll be right back. You're watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Mariners trail the Ironmen by a score of 3-1 here at Montgomery Field in Salina, Ohio. Josh Armbruster's day is done. He got out of a jam last inning. 3 straight hits to load him up, and then he got 3 straight strikeouts by the Mariners. Cole Womack leading things off for Grand Lake here this inning. He was about to show bunt, but pulled it back. Now it's a 1-0 count on Womack. LePage on the year, 0-2 record, 4.79 ERA, 7th appearance for him. He's made 3 starts for the Ironmen. This one's popped up in the right field, coming on Blatchford, and he's going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 gone here in the 7th. And Patrick Reif going to come to the plate.
The leadoff hitter stepping in, left fielder, Pat Reif.
Last time LePage was out there, he pitched June 27th at the Locos. Got the loss. He was the starter. 5 2/3 innings, gave up 6, 9 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts for LePage. The line, the pitch is low, 1-0. At Reif at the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to first his last time up. There's the pitch. That one's grounded foul to the first base dugout. 1-1 the count on Patrick Reif. There's the pitch. Outside corner, called a strike, 1-2. A page from Luther College, also from Shrill, Iowa. Gonna be a junior come next fall. The line, the pitch. The 1-2. That one swung on, chopped to second. Novak comes up with it, throw on to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Mariners.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Brings up the center field.
Stephen Fitzsimmons is going to come to the plate. Going to look to keep this inning alive and get things going for himself. 0 for 3 on the night. Rounding out the 3rd his last time up. The line, the pitch. That's inside, 1-0. Rough day for the Mariners at the plate. Only 4 hits for them. That all came back pretty much in the last inning. They got 3. Next pitch, over for a strike, 1-1. Because 3 straight hits loaded them up, but Mariners just could not find to get the bat on the ball. The next pitch, and that's on the inside part of the plate. 1-2, the count on Stephen Fitzsimmons. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Bottom 7, 3-1, Ironman lead. Page comes set, the pitch. That's way outside in the other batter's box. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. A pitch popped up behind the plate and getting out of room. Selwig, and now count remains 2-2. There's the 2-2. That one swung on and a high chopper back to the pitcher. Flip on to first in time. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The bottom 7th, we head to the 8th. Mariners trailing 3-1. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube.
Okay, take out your
Ironmen coming to bat. They're up 3-1 in the top of the 8th inning.
Number 3.
Alec Whaley has come on and
Whaley.
pitching now for Grand Lake. On the air, Whaley 0-2 the record, 9.94 ERA. Fifth appearance out of the pen for the right-hander from Murray State University. 1 save and 6 1/3 innings pitch, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks. He's gonna face a 5, 6, 7 hole hitters. The first pitch to Jack Longo is a strike, 0-1. 3-1 Mariners down here. 0-1 swung on, and the bat goes flying once again on Jack Longo. It's an 0-2 count.
The winner of the 50-50 tonight, Kathy Bem. Congratulations, Kathy Bem. You're $88 to the better. Kathy takes home the money tonight at Montgomery Field.
Longo's going to get some batting gloves now to make sure he can hold on to the bat. Some MLB scores from around the league. Washington playing St. Louis tonight. Washington on top of the Cardinals 5-0. Other than Sunday, usually a day game. And so far it is. Boston defeats Toronto 15-1. Cubs defeat the Reds 6-2. Indians stop the Tigers 11-8. Phillies beat the Mets 11-1. Giants beat the Pirates 5-3. Orioles over the Rays 7-1. The next pitch is just a bit outside, I guess, for a ball. 1-2. Tough pitch. I mean, it was a good pitch by Whaley. Don't really have an explanation as where that one could possibly miss, but it did. 1-2 the count. He looks on, and now he's going to come set. The 1-2. Swung on, fouled down the Mariner dugout. Marlins defeat Milwaukee 10-3. White Sox top the Rangers 6-5. A pitch a little bit low. 2-2. Houston top the Yankees 8-1. Royals beat the Twins 6-2. Mariners beat the Angels 5-3. And extras, Atlanta beats Oakland 4-3. That pitch fouled back, remains 2-2. Arizona defeats Colorado 4-3, and the Padres beat the Dodgers by a score of 5-3. 2-2 the count. The pitch swung on, popped up, foul territory, right field line, out of play. Remains 2-2.
The Mariners got a run in the bottom of the first inning. The Ironmen answered back in the fifth inning as they tied the score up at 1. And then tacked on 2 more in the sixth to take a 3-1 lead. And that's been all from Salina so far tonight. The 2-2 to Longo. High and inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That one's high and up top. 3 balls, 1 strike. Or 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bailey, he comes set. The pitch swung on, and that one broke the bat. Buckman up with it at second. He throws on to first for the first out. So instead of throwing the bat at people, he holds on to the handle of it, but the barrel of it goes flying. So 1 gone here now in the top of the 8th inning. Spencer Hellwig to the plate.
Spencer Hellwig.
Walking a run his last time up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's walked twice and struck out looking back in the 4th. Here's the pitch. In there at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Here, Whaley comes set, the 0-1. That one swung on, popped back out of play, 0-2.
Whaley was 1-1 with the Racers, an ERA of 4.73, which was second on the team.
We're here in the top of the 8th inning. Mariners trail by a score of 3-1. The pitch swung on, and just getting a piece of that one was Helwig, as that one looked like it could have been a ball, but Helwig chases, gets a piece of it, remains 0-2. Mariners off tomorrow. They'll head to Xenia on Independence Day. First pitch 2:05. And then at 7:05, the first pitch on Wednesday versus Xenia as well. A pitch popped up, out of play. Another pitch going to be seen by Helwig. 0-2 count on the catcher. The 0-2 swung on and missed. He got him. First strikeout of the day for Whaley. It's 2 gone here in the top of the 8th.
2 outs. No
Kenyon McWilliams now coming to the plate.
Steps in for the Ironmen. Kenyon McWilliams.
0 for 3 on the day. He bunted his last time up, and an error by Nick Newton got him aboard. That pitch swung on and missed. Blew it right by him was Whaley. He got all the way down to third base. It scored 2, and that's been the difference so far in the ball game. 3-1 Ironmen on top. Mariners jump out to a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. They would be held there until right now. That pitch swung on a miss. He got him fishing down low. 0-2. Bailey doing a good job out of the pen here for the Mariners. The 0-2, way up high. 1-2. Bailey comes set with the 1-2. The pitch swung on a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Whaley. Ends the 8th inning here for the Ironmen. Mariners coming to bat. Third down, 3-1. They're going to need some base runners coming up. You're watching and listening to Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Three, 4, 5 hitters coming up for Grand Lake here in the bottom of the 8th inning. This trio, they got 3 straight hits back in the 6th inning to lead off that inning, but couldn't play any runs for Grand Lake. Let's see if Timko can get things started once again for Grand Lake. Looking for some life here. 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for the Ironmen. The line, the pitch from LePage. That catches the outside part of the plate, 0-1. 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error for Grand Lake. A pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. That pitch looked a little low, but still called a strike.
signs, and the way that Hellwig stood up, it looked in no ways if that one was going to be called a strike. But don't
We have half-price cheeseburgers, if anybody wants them.
Price cheeseburgers. Half price cheeseburgers, if anybody wants them. Half price on cheeseburgers.
The ball's 2 strikes on Timko. Down in the hole now. LePage. He comes set. The pitch. Outside. 1-2.
I don't know how Jeff Timko was able to take that pitch on the outside, but he does. And that'll be so 1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2 from the
There's the 1-2. That one swung out and missed. For strike 3. One gone. Tucker Linder now going to step to the plate.
And the first baseman, Tucker Linder.
2 for 2 on the day with a walk.
Josh Armbruster, who threw 6 strong innings, gave up a run on 4 hits. He's in line for his 3rd win of the year. The Page will face Tucker Linder in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Page steps back
Big inning for Ryan LePage.
off the mound.
I think that he's going to be the guy that comes out to finish it in the ninth.
Line the pitch. That one's low. 1-0. Mariners need some base runners here. They're down 3-1. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Blake Buckman going to follow Tucker Linder here. Line the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. One gone here. Bottom 8. Page now steps back. Time is called. There's the pitch. Outside. 2-1. Oh. Linder at the plate, being patient with his approach. They're going to get his pitch. Here's the next one. That one swung on. That one's lined back up the middle for a base hit. Another single for Tucker Linder. 3 for 3 on the day for the first baseman. Blake Buckman to the plate. Blake Buckman gonna step to the plate. Linder at first.
A man on and a man out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Blake Buckman.
Blake Buckman at the plate. He did well last night. He had 2 home runs on the night. Looking for, see if he can deliver one here right now in a crucial spot. Page comes at the pitch. That one's low, 1-0. Page coming in relief for Armbruster, who pitched well for Lorain County. Went 6 innings pitched, gave up 1 run on 4 hits. Page, so far, doing a nice job in relief. Here's the 1-0. That pitch long on, and that one's lined to short. Throw back to first, but not going to be in time, and they just took a hit away from Blake Buckman right there. Line drive right to the shortstop. It was a good hit by Buckman, but unfortunately right there
Stepping in the batter's box now, the
was
right fielder.
the shortstop, Matt Carpenter. And now there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 8th. Nick Varda to the plate. Nick Varda 0 for 3 on the day. Struck out looking his last time up. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Good block right there. It's 1-0 count now on Varda with the runner on first. It's Tucker Linder. down at first base with 2 gone. Bottom 8, 3-1 Ironman lead.
For Josh Armbruster and now Ryan LePage in his first appearance for Lorain County this summer. As Ryan LePage sets.
Page comes set, the pitch. Outside, 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes. Lorain County has had trouble at the catcher position so far this season. Injuries and a couple of people leaving the team have really left some holes, as yesterday Joe Scott Pace was the only catcher that was here.
There's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's ripped to right field. Coming on and making the sliding catches. Blatchford for the third and final out. Barta put good wood on it, but it's hung up there and was hit right to the right fielder for out number 3. We head to the 9th inning. Mariners still trailing by a score of 3-1. You're watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Braden Nixich on the mound now in relief for Grand Lake. It's a 3-1 ball game. Mariners looking to keep it right where it's at. Looking to make another 9th inning comeback when they come to bat. At the plate, it's going to be 8-9 one-hitters for Lorain County. Richard Phillips at the plate. He looks at a strike for pitch number 1. We're here in the top of the 9th inning. There's the pitch. That one swung on, fouled straight back. 0-2 on Richard Phillips.
Phillips carving a no back due here in the 9th. And on the day, Phillips is over 2 with a walk. He's down in the count, 0-2. The 0-2.
The 0-2 swung on and missed for a strikeout.
Second time today, Phillips has
One gone here in the top of the 9th inning. Matt Carpenter going to come up to the plate. Made a good play in the field in the bottom of the 8th, taking a hit away from Blake Buckman. It was a line drive, and it was just a nice hit by Buckman, but unfortunately, going to make the play. Next pitch is squaring out, but goes to the backstop, 1-0.
Nixich, sophomore from Illinois State University, made 7 appearances this spring for the Redbirds. He went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 11 runs. And the tall right-hander comes set for 1-0.
There's one that's high and away, 2-0.
2-0 the count. Fitz, he also struck out 5.
There's the next pitch. That's over for a strike. 2-1.
2-1 the count. So far this summer, though, Braden Nixich has been dominant. As he comes set at the letters, the 2-1.
There's the 2-1. That one swung on and missed. 2-2.
Out of the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nixich, the 6'3" right-hander, has appeared in 4 games. He has 1 save on the year. And he's gone 3 2/3 innings and not allowed a run on the year.
There's the 2-2. That's low. Full count.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Nixich has only allowed 1 hit in those 3 2/3 innings pitched.
Top 9, 1 gone.
To open up the 9th inning tonight. Payoff pitch to Carpenter.
Payoff. That one
Shot back up the middle.
grounded to short. Womack up with a throw on to first in time for out number 1. Or out number 2.
4 on the day, and there's 2 outs.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 9th. We go to the top of the order. Nick Novak to the plate.
For the Ironmen.
Novak 1 for 4 on the day. Doubled and scored back in the 5th. Grounded into a double play. His last time up.
Not 2 runs, and that's the difference in the game so far. 3-1 here in the 9th inning from Salina.
Next pitch comes set. The pitch. That one swung on, popped up towards the parking lot on the left-hand side. 0-1 the count.
Novak 1 for 4 today. Doubled and came home to score in the 5th. That was the first run of the game. And then Lorain County scored 2 more in the 6th inning. Without
Next pitch comes set. The pitch. Way up high.
ball 1.
1-1.
In that 6th inning, Jack Longo and Spencer Elling walked to lead off the inning. Canyon McWilliams trying to sacrifice bunt them over to second and third, but instead of doing that, the pitcher Newton threw the ball into right field. 2 runs scored on
There's the next pitch. That one's low.
it's down low for a ball.
2-1.
2 on the count.
Up 9, 3-1. Ironman lead here at Montgomery Field.
Pretty on for
Mariners strike first in the bottom of the first.
Braden Nixich comes set.
And
The 2
the Settlers tie thing. That one swung on. That one's hit the left field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit.
So Novak's at 2 out.
And a 2-out base runner for Novak.
Back to the bat. He's aboard with 2 outs. Here in the 9th
2 outs. Lorain County gets a base runner. That will bring up the right fielder.
As Michael
Michael
Latchford
Latchford.
coming to the plate now.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Blatchford, the left-handed hitting right fielder. He's 1 for 3 today. Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 9th.
There's the pitch. That one's down and in. 1-0.
After today, Lorain
Runner on first, 2 gone, top 9.
a much needed off day as they've played 3 games in the last 4 days. We'll get an off day tomorrow before playing on Tuesday.
There's the pitch. That one swung on, grounded right to Isles. Isles comes up with it, throw on to first. Big hop for Linder. He comes up with it in time. So, 2-out base runner for Ironman does nothing. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Mariners looking
We go to the bottom
to
of the 9th. Lorain
tie things up or even possibly
2-1.
win the ball game. 3-1 Ironman lead. We'll be right back. Joe Isles going to lead things off here in the bottom of the ninth. Mariners need some base runners in order to stay alive in this ball game. So Isles is going to lead things off. 3-1 Ironmen on top. The pitch outside 1-0. Ironmen had the lead going into the ninth inning yesterday, but a pitch hit home run from Jeff Timko tied the ball game. There's the 1-0. That's high and away. 2-0. It looks like R.J. Williams has picked up a bat and is now on the on-deck circle for Eslich. The line, the pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Right field coming over and trying to make the catch. It doesn't look like he made the catch, so it moves to a 2-1 count on Joe Isles. So another life for Joe Isles, as I could have easily tried to look at that one, but decided not to poke my head out of the window for some reason. I'm disappointing Ren, as I can tell. It's a 3-1 ball game here. Joe Isles at the plate. What has been very low energy game for the Mariners up till this point. The line, the pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Isles looking on at the 2-2 pitch. The page. That one swung on, popped back out of play. Swung under top of that one. Remains 2-2. Mariners looking to complete another comeback here. They're down 2 though. A 2-2, that one swung on and missed. One gone here in the bottom of the ninth. R.J. Williams coming to the plate for the pitch hit of Tom Eslich.
From Bowling Green State University, pinch hitting, R.J. Williams. Williams, pinch hitting.
So Williams looking to keep the Mariners alive here. He comes to the plate. So R.J. Williams at the plate. Here's the first pitch R.J. Williams sees on the night. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1.
Williams has not homered yet this season. He's driven in just one. He's hitting .371 on the year.
The page on the mound for the Ironmen.
Leads the league in on-base percentage so far. Getting on base nearly 42% of the time as a
There's the line, the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back. 1-1.
has a lot to do with the fact that they are the third best hitting team in the league so far. 285 of the team.
One ball, one strike, one gone. Bottom 9.
But today, the Ironmen are out hitting them 7-5.
Here's the line, the pitch.
0-1.
Up high. 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike. Eric Mullet started the game for Grand Lake. He went 5 solid innings. Gave up a run on 6 hits. But Newton came into the game and gave up 2 in the 6th, and he's on the hook. For the loss right now for the
Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one swung on, grounded down the first base side of things, and it gets by the first baseman. R.J. Williams touches first. He's going to head down to second base. The throw is not going to be in there, and R.J. Williams is going to be on there. And it might have been an ear on the first baseman. But Williams reaches base, keeps the game alive for the Mariners. Cole Womack going to come to the plate. Well, maybe that's a little bit of life that the Mariners needed. It was a little hard hit, big bounce over there for Jared Peterson at first base. Runner on second, one gone now here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Cole Womack.
A tying run steps to the plate, and Cole Womack. Oh, Womack. 0 for 2 at the plate tonight. Walked back in the second. He'll have to write his last time up. Here's the pitch. That one's low. 1-0.
Lorain County, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors.
Mariners
Run on 5 hits,
looking.
1 error.
They have been a late inning ball club, though, folks, so you can never really count this squad out.
Ryan LePage looking for his 2nd save of the year.
Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 gone. Bottom 9. R.J. Williams down at second base.
Around 80 degrees. It stayed in the upper 70s all night long. Very low humidity. No breeze to speak of here from Salina. Beautiful July.
Here's the pitch. That swung in. Hard hit down the third base line, but fouled. 2-1.
Top of the order waits on deck for the Mariners. As Pat Wright, who is 0 for 3 today with a walk, is in the on-deck circle. Page takes a long look in. He gets his sign, rests his hands right.
R.J. Williams down at second. Takes his lead.
Takes a look at Williams.
A pitch. That one swung on. High fly ball.
High to center.
Center field coming over.
Phillips in.
Phillips makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
2 away.
Patrick Reif
Final out.
We go back to the top of the batting order.
to the plate. Final.
Leadoff hitter and left fielder will now take his turn.
Down,
Pat
Mariners
Wright.
down to their final out of the ball game.
Back in the first. Rife with 5-9
Reif 0 for 3 on the day. Walked back in the first.
333 on the year, no homers, 3 runs batted in. And he's the Mariners' last hope here in the
Runner on second. 2 gone, bottom 9. 3-1 Ironmen lead. The pitch. That one's low. 1-0.
lefty-lefty matchup as LePage looking for his 2nd save of the year against Pat Wright. LePage gets his sign and comes sets.
Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed over the top of that one. Was Reif. 1-1.
Pat Wright. Rife walked in the first, reached out fielder's choice in the second,
1 ball, 1 strike.
grounded out
2 gone.
first in the fifth, and grounded out
Bottom 9.
in the seventh. 0 for 3.
Here out Montgomery Field. A page comes set.
LePage takes a look.
A 1-1.
Now he comes to the plate.
Her ball in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Mariners down to their final strike.
Down to their final strike. 2 strikes on Pat Wright. 1 ball. 1 and 2 on the lefty. LePage takes a long look in. He sets at the belt. Checks Williams at second. The 1-2.
The 1-2 swung on, chopped to second. Up with it is Waller. Throw on to first in time. Ball game. Mariners fall by a score of 3-1 to Lorain County. Here this evening, they fall to 9-9 on the year. Lorain County improves on the year to 6-14.
Ironman now 6 and 14. The
Mariners could not find anything going with their bats here tonight. They had their chances though, but they could not bring any of them home. Mariners fall 3-1 here once again to Lorain County. They'll be off tomorrow before heading on the road to Xenia at 2:05 first pitch. Make sure you can join me. This is Ryan Schrobeck saying have a good night, and we'll get him next time.